Hello everyone, I'm Marcin Radomski and with me are the producer Maria Pavlou and the director Katerina Pantela, and we will be talking about the Olive Bunch project, new project. Nice to have you here with me. And before we move on to your project, I will ask you about the children films. Why are they important for you?
Hi, I'll go first. Thank you for the invitation. It's an honor to be part of the Kids Kino Forum. A few words about why the children's films are important in today's society. I personally believe that they cultivate imagination, they show diversity, they show different cultures, and they encourage adventure. Sometimes they teach values and history. They also demonstrate inclusion in our society. Sometimes they raise environmental issues, but most of all, they offer entertainment. Of course, the consumption of entertainment needs to be controlled so that kids can actually go outside and play with their friends and their families, which is what we promote with the Olive Bunch. They need to run carefree and ride their bikes. They need to fall down and get up, and they need to engage in role playing. So I feel there needs to be a balance between the entertainment consumption, which is important, but also engaging in real life games and playing outside with real kids and embracing childhood.
And Katerina, could you add something?
Yeah, all of what Maria said, but also to me, it's important that not just kids, but everyone, the whole family gets to be exposed to other people's stories and see themselves in those stories and understand how different but similar we are at the same time. And that's why it's important for me to not label them as children's stories in the sense that they're just for children. We should never look down at kids or try to lecture them or put propaganda about any beliefs we have in their head. We should always be honest in the way we are telling these stories, because kids will immediately they're a lot more intelligent than we think they are. They get the point and they get messages really, really fast, and it's really, really important what kind of content we put out there for them and the entire family to watch together at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's true. So maybe we move on to your project, and I will ask about the Olive Bunch. What's the story will be about?
It's a 2D animated comedy adventure for the 6 to 9 age group. It's about three best friends, Mira, Stefano, and Yanni. They start their last summer before the big kids school. They just graduated from primary school and getting ready for secondary school. So they are spending their last summer at Grandma's Olive Grove in the Mediterranean countryside, which is where we're from. And these three kids devise a childhood bucket list of all the daring, near impossible, crazy things they want to do before growing up. Each time, though, they try to check something off their bucket list, the wild spirit creatures of the Olive Grove get in their way, entangling them in crazy and epic adventures. And just a few words about these creatures. Who are they? Where are they coming from? Grandma, who has an important role in the series, likes to tell the kids folklore tales from way back when she was a kid. Fables about dragons and goblins and fairies and sirens and kings and queens. So these are the creatures that come to life in the Olive Grove and make our heroes' adventures even crazier. So that's the juice of it. Mm-hmm.
And Katerina, tell me more about the genre of this movie.
The genre. Mm-hmm. It's definitely comedy adventure with a bit of fantasy sprinkled on top of everything. And I think we're not very, with the genre, we're not being very fast or worried or strict. it's basically whatever fits the storyline and whatever helps us tell the story of each episode and make it as adventurous as possible. So I would say adventure is probably the head of everything, and then everything goes under. Yeah.
Okay, it seems great. Who is involved in this project? Because you are a producer, director, and who is more involved?
Both Katerina and I are development producers, with Katerina being in charge of production design and art direction. Magnus Kravik is the director of the series. And our development writers, we've had Tommy and Marcus Vad Fladen from Norway write some development scripts for us, Sophie Datsun from the UK, and also Stavros Pambalis from Cyprus. And our lead animator is a local Cypriot fellow animator called Michael Papanikolaou. So this is the core team of the Olive Bunch. There's a lot more, but these are the main characters.
What do you like the most about this project?
To me and Maria, I think it's very personal. So it's very hard to distinguish very specific things I love about it. I mean, I don't think there's many things I don't love about it. It comes from, like, it's inspired from our families. So it has a place in our hearts. What I do like is that even though it's so personal, it still managed to grasp the interest of many people that joined the team. And I think that's because everyone has the same eagerness and nostalgia to those childhood memories of being outside and having like wild imaginations and doing like all sorts of mischief. I think everyone can identify with that, and I like that people can still go back and remember those things and bring them into the stories. I really like, especially now in a time of lockdowns all over the world. I like to, when I pitch it to people, I like to see in their face that journey of childhood, or where you are allowed to be outside and have one-to-one interaction with other kids, and you know, build tree houses, and you weren't locked in your house 24/7. Not being able to be with your friends or go to school or any of that. So I think I think it came in a good time, this idea, because it will remind kids and grown-ups that we should still look forward to those times, and eventually COVID will be past and we'll be back to normal, and that's what we are looking forward to going back to.
Mm-hmm. And Maria?
Everything that Katerina said, of course. If I were to sum it up in just a phrase, I guess I love the fact that our summertime adventure series captures and celebrates the essence of childhood, which goes by so fast. So we wanted kids to live through their childhood, not jump over it. Do not be in a rush to grow up. Get away from smart devices as much as you can. Play outside as much as you can, and that's the point of our show.
Really interesting. And who are you looking on Kino Kids Industry Forum?
We're definitely looking for streaming services and linear broadcasters who can come on board. Co-producers with Toon Boom Pipeline. We're looking for partners to co-finance the series with us, and also distribution and sales agents.
Mm-hmm. The project now is in development. Is it true?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you are.
It's still. I would say it's still in early development, which means we are going over and over the things that could be improved as much as possible. We try to continue adding to it, and not just. We take feedback from everyone that has interest in it. We talk about all interest parties very, very thoroughly and see what attracts or what could be improved. And of course, me and Maria still have ideas about stories and what kind of adventures creatures they might meet in the next episode. So yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to travel to Warsaw on Kino Kids Forum Industry?
I don't think we'll make it, and it breaks my heart to say that we've been pitching this show for a year now, and we haven't been to any of the forums that we participated in France, in Slovenia, in Poland. It's still a bit risky with the COVID. It's not very easy to travel. Yeah, so I think we'll participate with a video pitch, which we are preparing now, and we'll have some new characters to show and some new storylines as well. So yeah, I don't think we'll make it.
Okay, maybe next year. We will wait.
Maybe next year, yeah, definitely. We do owe you a visit.
Yeah. So thank you very much for this short conversation. See you online on Kino Kids.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
much. Really
much.
appreciate it.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.